Hello, my friend. Let's start with something many learners feel but rarely admit. Grammar can be scary. When I first began learning English, grammar was the biggest obstacle for me. The rules felt endless. The exceptions confused me. Sometimes I felt like I would never understand it. I even thought maybe grammar was not for me. But later, I realized that grammar is not something to be afraid of. It is actually the backbone of any language. Grammar simply means the rules of how words fit together to create meaning. Without grammar, our words are like puzzle pieces scattered everywhere with no picture to see. With grammar, the pieces connect beautifully, and our sentences make sense. That's why grammar is important. It is not about being perfect, it is about being understood. Once I understood this, I changed the way I learned, and grammar stopped being a problem for me. Let me share how you can also learn English grammar easily and quickly. The first step is to keep grammar simple. Many learners try to study everything at once, and then they feel overwhelmed. English grammar is big, but you don't need to master it all in one day. Start with the basics. Focus on simple tenses, articles, and easy sentence structures. For example, if you learn how to say I eat, I ate, and I will eat, you already know how to talk about today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Small steps like this make a big difference. The second step is to learn grammar through real-life examples. Memorizing rules is not enough. You need to see grammar alive in sentences, conversations, books, or even movies. Children do not begin by learning rules. They listen, repeat, and then understand naturally. For example, the rule says we add s to verbs with he, she, or it. But instead of only memorizing the rule, look at examples like she sings well or he runs fast. When you see and hear such sentences often, the rule stays in your mind automatically. The third step is to practice grammar with questions and answers. This keeps your brain active. Let me give you a quick quiz. Which sentence is correct? He go to school every day? Or he goes to school every day? The correct answer is he goes to school every day. Why? Because in the present simple, with he, she, and it, we must add s. Asking yourself small questions like this and checking the answers is a smart way to make grammar stronger in your memory. The fourth step is to set daily mini goals. Grammar is not something you master in a single week. It is like building muscles. You need small, regular practice. The good news is you do not need hours of study. Just 15 minutes every day is enough if you stay consistent. For example, one day you can practice present tense, the next day past tense, the following day articles like a, an, and the, and then prepositions like in, on, and at. When you break grammar into small daily lessons, it feels easy and enjoyable instead of heavy and boring. The fifth step is to speak first and correct later. Many learners wait until their grammar is perfect before they start speaking English. That is a mistake. If you wait for perfection, you will never begin. Speak with the grammar you already know, even if you make mistakes. Mistakes are not failures. They are teachers. Imagine saying, "Yesterday I go to park." Your teacher or friend might reply, "Oh, you mean I went to the park." That one correction will stay in your memory far longer than reading the rule in a book. The more you speak, the faster your grammar will improve. The sixth step is to use smart tools and resources. Today, learning grammar can actually be fun because we have so many helpful apps and platforms. Tools like Duolingo, Grammarly, and even AI assistants like ChatGPT can help you practice. You can challenge yourself by writing 5 sentences in the past tense and then asking a tool to correct them. You can also copy a short paragraph and try to find the grammar mistakes. When you use technology, grammar practice feels more like a game than a boring task. The seventh step is to stay curious and ask why. Whenever you see a grammar rule, don't just accept it. Question it. This makes it easier to remember. For example, why do we say in the morning, but at night? The answer is that English prepositions have unique uses that developed naturally over time. Once you learn these little quirks, they stick in your mind. The more curious you are, the more grammar becomes an exciting puzzle instead of a problem. In the end, let me give you my final thought. Grammar may seem difficult at first, but it is really just a set of tools to help you express yourself clearly. Do not think of grammar as a wall blocking you. Think of it as a bridge connecting you to better English. Start small. Learn through examples. Test yourself. Speak with courage. Use smart tools. Stay curious. If you follow these steps, grammar will no longer feel heavy. It will feel like a friend supporting you on your journey to fluency.